Hello and welcome to Matt's Casual Cooking and welcome back to Crockpot Month. Today we are going to be making lemon and poppy seed bread. Very tasty bread that you can make any time of year, and it's really good. It's nice and fluffy and it will just warm your heart very much. So we're going to go over all the ingredients and how to put it together, and let's get to it.
Alright folks, so we're going to go over the ingredients here in just a second, but you know what also is really good for you? Subscribing. It's a very tasty way to get good videos into your feed every week from this channel so that you can have a very healthy and tasty life. So for your first bowl, you're going to need 2 cups all-purpose flour. You're going to need a quarter of a cup of poppy seed. You're going to need 1 tablespoon baking powder, and you're going to need half a teaspoon of salt. Now in your second bowl, you're going to need 1 cup of sugar. You're going to need 3 eggs. You're going to need half a cup of vegetable oil. You're going to want half a cup of plain Greek yogurt or sour cream. You're going to need a quarter cup of milk. You're going to need 1 teaspoon of vanilla or vanilla extract. You're also going to need a quarter of a cup of lemon juice, and optionally, you're going to want 1 teaspoon of finely shredded lemon peel. Now the lemon peel isn't necessary, but it will give it a little extra zing to the flavor. So, and what you're also going to need for your hardware is at least, but you probably want to stick with at least a 4-quart round slow cooker, or if you have a 4 to 5-quart oval slow cooker as well. And you're also going to need some cooking spray for this as well. So we're going to go over how to put everything together here in a second. I will see you then. Alright folks, so you can see we've got our second bowl or our wet ingredients combined together. And all you're going to do is you're going to beat this until the sugar in it, you can see it actually dissolve. All the sugar has dissolved into your mixture right now. It's a little tough. There's a lot of sugar on the bottom. So you got to really kind of get in there and make sure it's combined. So once it's pretty easy to whisk together and you're not feeling a lot of resistance, probably means all your sugar has been dissolved. And then all you're going to do is once this is done, you want to add it to your dry mixture over here, and you want to combine it until it's kind of you just want to combine it and just make sure it's probably going to be a little lumpy, and that's what you're looking for. So go ahead and do that, and then we will move on to the actual cooking portion. So I will see you then. Alright folks, so we got our crock pot out. So go ahead and take your cooking spray. Just give it a good, don't overdo it. Just give it a good spray so you got all your sides combined, because we are going to be cooking this on high, so we want to make sure that our dough does not really stick to it, but just don't overdo and create a small pool at the bottom of this. So just what you want to do is go ahead and just take your dough and get a spoon out, and you're just going to spoon this in here, and that will just kind of help it evenly distribute a little bit better. And then what we're going to do, like I said, we're going to cook it on high for 1.5 to 2 hours, or until the middle appears to be set. Now you don't want to take the lid off of this while we're cooking. That's not going to help it. It's going to take a little bit longer or kind of mess it up. Trust me, I've done that before. So go ahead and do that, and I will see you at the end. So see you then. Alright folks, so our bread is done in the crock pot right now. And what we're going to do is you're going to have some condensation here on the lid, and you want to turn off your crock pot right away as soon as it is done. So what we're going to do is you're going to kind of slowly lift your lid up, and you might want to lift it up to the edge because we don't want to get a lot of water on it. And then once that's done, we want to put a paper towel, some paper towels over it, and we're going to put the lid back on. And we're going to let it cool for just about 10 to 15 minutes. So once it's done, you want to take like a butter knife or something and just run it along the outside here to kind of pull the bread out, and then take it out, add it to a wire rack, and you're going to want to let the bread cool completely before you eat it. So go ahead and do that, and I will see you at the end. Alright folks, so we are done, and this looks kind of like a big roll of cheese, or looks like a giant muffin, but it is bread, trust me, and it's really good bread, and you are going to enjoy eating this. But you can see here on this end, it's not really crusting as much, but you can see here, for whatever reason, mine decided to heat a little less evenly, but I got a little bit more of a crust on the back side right here. But don't worry if you have this is still done. But if you enjoyed making this recipe today, like, subscribe, share, leave a comment below, and I want to thank you for watching. And I hope you come back next week with me to another Crockpot month recipe, and I will see you later.